According to the moderator of the Presbyterian Church in Cameroon, more than 60,000 persons were impacted in the year 2022 by the humanitarian action carried out by the church.
Last year, we touched at least 60,000 souls in humanitarian activities at all levels of the church. Everybody was looking up to the church as a source of hope. But because the church was really deep into the crisis in Anglophone Cameroon, we're unable to meet the needs of every Christian or every Cameroonian. I can testify that our work of humanitarian activities last year, 2022, was just like a drop of water in an ocean. It did not create any impact at all, as I would have loved it to be.
In his New Year message to PCC Christians and Cameroonians, the chief shepherd of the church called on all Cameroonians to forget the past and work together for a more peaceful nation.
You know, peace is a very common commodity, but very expensive to get. I can only tell Cameroonians and Presbyterians to let go of the past. We really hurt ourselves in 2022 and in the years before 2022. I think we've come to the realization that we need to live together, we need to be brothers and sisters, we need to forgive each other. Because I know of cases where we have tortured each other and the pain is there in our hearts, the trauma is there. So I pray that in order to achieve peace, we should let go of all the problems, the hurts and the pains of 2022 and face 2023 with a lot of optimism, open arms to show love, to show care, and to show kindness to one another.
The year 2022 also saw the realization of the new Synod office, termed the Faith Project and now the Ark of the PCC.
While the name alone entails the success of the project, it was a faith project and Christians in faith realized the project. And we called it a faith project because we knew Christians of the Presbyterian Church in Cameroon were going through a lot as far as the crisis was concerned, and so we could not launch a fundraising for this giant project within the entire church. That would have meant we were not conscious and vigilant of the problems of our Christians. So we decided to launch a project and allow it to the faith of Christians. And by God's grace, we placed one block after the other. And in 18 months, we realized this project that was inaugurated and dedicated on the 20th of November last year, 2022.
Amongst the many projects realized in 2022 was the inauguration of the Presbyterian Health Complex in Bamenda. The moderator also projects 2023 as a year of many more projects for the church.
The action plan of the Presbyterian Church in Cameroon, or call it the strategic plan, goes right into 2025. The plans for 2023 are still very clear and outstanding, and we just hope that God will still lead us and give us the means to realize this project. For instance, the old Synod office, we want to transform it into a hospital. We also intend to open an eye hospital in the north of our country, in Garoua precisely. It would be good for you to know that the land was given to us by the Senior Divisional Officer for Garoua, and they were so happy and elated to hear that the church want to venture into the northern part of our country. We are running a financial house and we intend to build a befitting structure that will represent that financial house, Press Microfinance. In the area of evangelization, we intend to break new grounds abroad in America, in Europe, and in South Africa, where we already have Presbyterian congregations. We are already now in Dubai, and we think that it's time for us to expand. You know, in the past, we used to have missionaries coming from abroad to preach the gospel in Cameroon and in Africa. We think that as a church, time has come for us to go and evangelize the West. So these are the projected programs or projects we have for 2023.
Since his elections in 2014 as moderator of the Presbyterian Church in Cameroon, the Right Reverend Fonki Samuel Foba, alongside his team, has been able to totally transform the church both in spiritual and physical growth.